London's contribution to the output of the entire British economy has actually reached an all-time high. It's now just under 22%. So that suggests that over a fifth of all of the economic output in this country actually comes from London. It's by far the biggest contributor to the British economy, and we put that in numbers. It's about £280 billion that were generated in London in 2011. And since 2007 to about 2011, London's economy has actually grown at about 12.4% in nominal terms, and that's compared to maybe 7% for other regions. And that's why London's recovery has been so impressive and why it's become a bit of an engine. Productivity, 29% above the UK average. And obviously that's a key indicator. How productive, how efficient are the businesses and workers here in London. London is an economic powerhouse. The City of London is the top, or second only to New York, international financial center. Singapore and Hong Kong are chasing pretty much. London and New York are fairly tied for that top spot, depending on which indicator that you use. London, though, is the leading exporter of financial services across the world, and to me this is an impressive statistic. And if you look at the UK's trade surplus as a whole in terms of financial services, it's actually double that of the other leading exporters. And this is the thing about our overall recovery and why London is so important. There is a real need in this country to rebalance the economy and to really promote exports and make our goods and services internationally competitive. And Britain does have a very good trade position in services. It's goods that's lagging and need to catch up. But we mustn't forget the fact that we are the leading exporter of financial services. And to fast-growing countries like China, the UK as a whole runs a trade deficit, but a trade surplus in services. And to me, this is a very important advantage to maintain. But let me emphasize, there's much more to London's economy. It's not just about the financial sector. It's a world shopping capital. So one survey found that over 90% of all tax-free spending in the UK takes place in London. And I'm going to give you a few figures about the entertainment economy, which I find absolutely astounding. £62 billion in sales in over 30,000 shops, and that represents more than 30% of all shopping, which is non-grocery in the country, which is pretty substantial. Over 1,000 museums, hundreds of theaters and cinemas, and one of my favorite statistics, there are 37,450 restaurants in London. This is one of the perceptions that I very much try and dispel when I travel. People kind of say, oh yeah, London is great for sights, but you know, the food. No, the food is actually, it's great. Believe me, I'm Chinese by ethnicity. I know my food.